Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.
What's going on, peeps? Welcome to the Mark and Will Show. Woo-wee! We got a goodie today for you. Yours truly, Will, is in the building like always. We got T-Rock in the house. What's going on, Trav?
Nothing much, man. What's cracking like it?
Everything. And we got the one and only. What you call him? Mr. What broadcaster did you call him?
He had a call with Mike Tirico with him.
Yeah, we got Mike Tirico in the building. Dondi, Dondi, what's going on, man?
What's going on, fellas?
Well, let's do it this way. So, I feel vastly underdressed today on my show, and I'm kind of hurt because I didn't get the memo. Travis didn't get the memo. Let everybody know, man, what's going on with the suit.
Hey, I'm representing my 49ers because this week we are strictly business. We are strictly business, like EPMD would say. So
Okay.
it's all business this week.
Okay, so we seeing suits all week?
All week.
Same suit.
This is serious. This is serious.
He said the same
He said
suit.
same
I love it, Don D. I love it. What's up, Coach? How you doing? What's going on? In
What
the
up,
house?
Coach?
All right, hey, man. Hey, this is what it's all about. This is what I'm talking about. This is Super Bowl week. And it's nothing better than we have the 49ers, the Dondi, Travis, Kansas City Chiefs. So we definitely going to look at that while we got Travis on today. We're going to go ahead and dissect that and have a little bit of fun with it. But we also get you guys caught up what's going on this past weekend with that. So if you want to know where to find us at, we everywhere. Just going to say everywhere. At Mark and Will Show, X, Facebook, TikTok, You Don't Stop, Instagram, YouTube, Twitch. We got the Players Club group, which is going on. And I kind of put that on chill. We're going to hit that swinging, you know what I'm saying? Would put the poll solely on that one probably in about a couple of weeks. And the mothership, Mark and Will Show page. 100 away from 12,000, so we're gonna need 100 people. Go ahead and follow. Let's get that 12,000 going. Like it should be already about 20 G's. I ain't gonna lie. The content's good, the shows are good, so we value you guys' support and everything like that. Also today, the polls drop. In case you don't know, we got 10 people on the girls and the boys. You know what I'm saying? So basically, you can nominate. But if you nominate, you need to have it from the past week, what's going on, what they did in each game. Not that Travis had 50 in one game and goose eggs for the other 3 games, it's going to average out. It ain't going to be that 50 piece. And you're going to say, well, he scored 50 piece. And that, no. So we got 10 of the best that we thought, 10 of the best boys and girls. Go ahead and vote. Like I said, if your cousin, little Day-Day, is not on there, don't worry about it. Look and see what's going on. Respect, vote. These kids deserve it. They work hard, without a doubt. Also, them put out some fillers for some interviews. So we still working on that. But I don't know. Basketball been kind of shady. Don't invite some people and they, I don't know, man. You know what's coming up. Baseball and softball. So I'm getting ready to jump straight into one of the loves of my life, baseball and softball, and I'm going to start inviting softball and baseball people because apparently the high school basketball don't want no coverage. And that's okay because the platform is growing. I think you want to tell your story. I would think you want to talk about your program. If you don't, that's okay. We just go to the next sports and we keep moving and on. Because at the end of the day, The brand is gonna roll. You better get on this train. Quit playing. Quit playing. So and also let me open it up this way because we had it. We had another county. If county people, if you got a basketball player, girls or boys, and you want them to be on the show so we can hear their story, go ahead and message us. You know what I'm saying? Because I've been trying to get the 502. 502 is being a little stingy, so you know what I'm saying. Just got to go ahead and do what I got to do. So the doors are open, but believe me, I'm getting ready to turn to baseball and softball because they get ready to gear up their season. So I got no problem with that at all. So go ahead and vote. You got to Wednesday to get your votes in before we name it. Things like that. Tomorrow will be no show. We're actually, guys, are going to take a trip.
Oh,
Trip. Like last week, we went to Mail to see PRP and Mail. The girls PRP won. The boys Mail won. This week, tomorrow, the Mark and Will Show team will be in Shawnee for more at Shawnee. So we're gonna go ahead. You got nothing else to do? Come holler at us. We're gonna, what I'm saying, represent. Check out the girls and the boys and see what's going on. So no show Tuesday, but we're gonna go ahead and visit some games, have a little bit of fun like that. What's up, Shan? How you doing? Say good evening. Good evening.
what
Good
up,
evening.
Shan?
We're gonna rock and roll. So, all right, let's do it this way. I got my wrestling gurus on here, so you know I got to go ahead and go this way. I gotta go this way. Let me do it this way. We got wrestling news and notes. You know what I'm saying? We'd already had a big weekend last week, stuff like that. So, Dondi, Trav, I don't care
Trav,
who starts. What you got?
go ahead, start us off, Trav.
I want to say the biggest news right now is The Rock is back in the WWE for a short time, obviously. Um, and he plans to wrestle his cousin Roman Reigns, who is the champ, WWE Universal Champ, and which is causing conflict amongst the fans because the fans want Cody Rhodes, the guy who won the Royal Rumble, to face Roman Reigns for multiple reasons, finishing his story, and all that kind of stuff, because he wants the belt that Roman has because that's the belt his father had, which is his father's Dusty Rhodes. Everybody remembers Dusty Rhodes.
Dusty.
Ah,
American
Yes.
Dream. The
yes.
American Dream.
So now the story has seems to change where they brought in The Rock to wrestle Roman at WrestleMania as opposed to Cody, and the fans are pretty upset about it. That's probably the biggest thing going on right now.
Cool, cool. The Don D, you
Well,
got anything? I mean, because I can see that y'all been producing behind the scenes. So what's going on?
well, Trav, and while you saying that, it's kind of funny because I know I've just read an article not too long ago, probably just the other day after The Rock came out on Roman the other night, and they talk about the possibility of Cody winning against Seth, challenging Seth at WrestleMania, winning that title, and then challenging the winner of the Rock and Roman, and possibly unifying the championships once again. That then he can finish his story and then and continue his father's legacy. So
Terrible decision. All right.
yeah, you know how WWE. But now you
Terrible.
thinking now this TKO really taking over. I don't know how
Right.
much Triple H got his word in them, but they said the Rock pushed for this at one point because this would be a bigger draw.
And now Rock is on the board of TKO,
Mm-hmm. Right, like
and
you said.
so and he also got the rights to his name now too. So he is the Rock.
Yo, yo. This sounds all good and dandelions and sun rainbows and all this shit. You know what? What's going on with Vince McMahon? I mean, is this on y'all sheet? Do y'all got this
I
on y'all
got
sheet?
you. You
All
know
right,
it.
come on,
You
come on,
Well, he got it
break
on
it.
his.
you
He got it on his.
Let's go, let's go. We got a lot
so
to cover. Let's go.
So this lawsuit that's out and alleged him to be involved in sexual trafficking and abuse scandal with his former WWE employee. So her name is Janet Grant. She actually got her name out there because she's like,
Whew.
"Hey, I'm not ashamed.
All
I got
right,
my
don't
name out
get. I
there.
thought you were gonna get us some lawsuits and stuff, bro. Just say, wait a minute,
No,
wait a minute. But
no, she got the name. Her name is out there.
Allegedly, her name is.
Yeah,
yes.
she has a name out, and also John Laurinaitis is listed on this suit also. So
Mm,
that was one of his right hand men back in the day. So now you have she wants justice for what's going on in WWE and hopes that others will come forward because she knows there has to be many more ladies involved. So now what happened was back then some NDAs were created and signed on behalf of WWE. But what WWE had no knowledge of these NDAs, so that what Vince had done was made these up in the company's name and
mm,
had these women sign these without WWE having no knowledge of these at all. So now
mm.
the WWE has already stated. I seen a coming out article yesterday that WWE will no longer be mentioning Vince McMahon at all in the foreseeable future.
You think so?
So
Do you
right.
think so?
So what WWE's motto is, this is good for business. I'm gonna tell you one thing. This is bad for business.
Yeah,
What's all
yeah.
going on?
It's great. You know what? As somebody's probably going to get released shortly, they always bring another one in. So, Chaos is going to come through that door soon, and they're going to bring another man in. So they keep the doors rolling, baby. They keep it rolling. That's what it goes. Chaos out, McMahon in. Whenever because I mean, God, he got some age on him.
Man,
Not saying somebody's going to pay. Look, if Mr. Quaalude himself can get out and got a couple of years, Bill Cosby, anything's possible.
God, I'm
Man,
trying to tell you.
Anything possible. Anybody possible. He went in there. He was doing I was gonna say doing pudding pops, and he came out. He was
pudding
blind.
pops.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what is going on, bro? Like, everybody. Why is every time when these big dudes and stars and stuff is now, I'm blind. I can't see. I can't do anything.
They got canes. They can barely walk.
Suge Knight did the same thing. Like,
Yeah.
well, okay, dude, that's not gonna help. What's up? Hey, wifey said, "What's up? What's up, sis? Good evening."
Hey,
That's what
what's
I'm talking
up?
about. But no, man. Serious note, it's coming, man. It's coming, and they gonna take a big hit. I don't care how many times they change the name and formate with somebody else, man. Everybody's going to be affected by this. Because these lawsuits,
Yes,
like,
sir.
like like you guys said before, like we talked about it last week, I
Yep.
think it was, that list is going to be humongous.
Yeah.
How long has he been in this game? Oh my God. He didn't just wake up and start doing it now.
Hmm.
Dude's
Right.
been doing it. And then, like
Yeah.
you said, he's already named. It's already other people being named. How many other? And Triple H, you're going to get it too, baby. I mean, everybody's going to get it. I don't
See?
care who you are. Hey, and all it takes is, hey, such did this. Boom. If you in that organization, y'all gonna get it. I don't
Yeah.
care.
I read so much stuff about this. Then was digging and digging, going through the sheets, and I'm talking about Vince McMahon had like those text messages.
Oh
I read
Lord.
all the text messages, and you cannot even repeat that right now. I mean, it's honorary, and he gets right down to it. And the stuff he did, he had threesomes. He had showing them off. He had her delivering. I mean, he was pretty much sex trafficking her. And he
That's
raised her in
that's
the company. Yeah, he raised her in the company, but she still was working and extra work. So
yeah.
it was
That's bad.
crazy.
That's bad. You know what I'm saying? But let's get into something good, man, because that story is gonna go on for a minute. We all know
Yeah,
that, and more stuff. I just hope that you guys, not talking about you guys, but you guys out there that's watching and listening to this, I hope your favorite wrestler don't get named. Because it stuff trickle down. It ain't just, they gonna get the big man, but stuff trickles down. So
Oh
we'll
yeah.
see. We'll see. All right, man. It's something that we do. You know what I'm saying? And definitely our guy, Don D, has been taking care of this. So you see these posts that's on the Mark and Will page, the information and stuff like that is coming to Don D. He's definitely producing this basically Black History Month. of different athletes and stuff like that. He's been knocking it out of the park. Anytime we do a show, he goes ahead and talk about what we post that day. But thing about it is, even if we don't do a show, it's on the page. And Dondi's been rocking tough with this one. So Dondi, the floor is yours.
All right. So now we rocking with Kenny Washington. Kenny Washington was the first African American to sign a contract with an NFL team in modern era. That's post World War II. So he played college ball first off at UCLA. And what he did at UCLA, one thing was he played baseball and football. And happenstance, who he played baseball with? Jackie Robinson.
Mm.
And one thing was said was he was a better athlete than Jackie Robinson. Like he was getting more, more pub and everything else. But he decided not to go with the baseball route because they tried to have him go to Mexico and play first before he came up to play in the majors. And he was like, nah, I skipped that player. So other than that, he
Probably
played.
best he did because I'm gonna tell you about Mexico. Mexico got some hell of five baseball players. He might not have survived that one, so but
Hey,
that's a good
right, right. Back then,
one.
they
Mm-hmm.
said so. In 1946, he signed with the Rams, played 3 seasons, and actually he his jersey was the first jersey retired by UCLA. Actually, when he played in college, I forgot to skip that. But
Wow,
once he went
that's
to the
huge.
Rams, right? Once he went to the Rams, he played 3 seasons. He actually retired after those 3 seasons because of injuries, and he had like messed up cartridge in his knee from getting in a car, having getting hit by a car. Maybe I'm saying when he was not maybe, but he got hit by a car when he was younger. So he was going through knee problems, but he still did his thing in college and played in some of the pro, and he still holds the record for the longest rushing touchdown in Rams history as a 91-yard rushing touchdown.
All right, so for you people who like to fact check, let me tell you this: he's not the first to play professional sports as far as football. He's the first to sign a contract. So in case you missed that, and we got some people out there that are always trying to catch you, always trying to catch us. If you read everything, don't jump to conclusions. Read everything. He's the first to sign a contract with the Rams. So that's huge. That's huge. He also like Don D said, Jackie Robinson. Hey, and the thing about it, Jackie Robinson, like this is a cool feat, and this is not knocking Jackie. This is let everybody know. We had the Negro League and all this kind of stuff like that. It was a lot of people that was better than Jackie, but he was handpicked by Major League Baseball because they like he can handle it. You know what I'm saying? Because to him they was like he's not the best out of the Negro League, but can he handle it?
Right.
Can he do this? You know what I'm saying? So that's been a strain. That was a strain on Major League Baseball, baseball in the black community because you got a lot of people that was bad boys did not get their look, and they resented him for that and X, Y, and Z. But it was a plan. They did that, so that's why I shouldn't be shocked when Don D said that. Hey, he was considered better. Yeah, it was a lot of people that was better than Jackie. You know what I'm saying? And that's not no knock on Jackie. Hey, congratulations. We love you, pioneer, for that. But if you truly know your sports and you truly know what's going on in that sport, he one of the best one. Satchel Paige and all them guys. Come on, man. This is real. But hey, thank you. Can't wait till tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? When I get these information from Don D, man, it's classic. So you guys need to go ahead and just check it out. You know what I'm saying? We ain't saying that you gotta go ahead and this is history. This is history. This is Black History Month, so we're gonna go ahead and do that page. You already know on our show we got white, black, we got age, whoever's playing sports, be a sports show. But we're gonna dedicate it to this one. So thank you, Don D, for definitely taking care of that part, and we really appreciate you for that. All right, so let's go. Let's get into this one. Let's get into some NBA real quick. Let's see what's going on. So yesterday, February, I can't believe it's February already.
I
The
know, right?
4th.
Right.
February the 4th, you had the Magics beat the Pistons 111 to 99. You had the Suns crush the Wizards. Bills return. You knew he was going to put a 40 piece, 50, 60, 70 piece. Hell, 141 12. Celtics 131, Grizzlies 91. Pacers 115, Hornets 99. Clippers beat the Heat 103 to 95. The Timberwolves beat the Rockets 111 to 90. Thunder, well, I ain't gonna say crush. There's too many points. This is making me sick to my stomach. 135. The Raptors 127. Jazz 123. The Bucks 108. Is Doc gonna get fired? Nuggets.
But
Nuggets 112. Trailblazers 103. And I'm gonna do this. I'll do the standings real quick. I'm gonna do the standings real quick before I dive in that. In the Atlantic, you have the Boston Celtics with a 6-game lead over the Knicks. In the Central, you got the Cavs and the Bucks. Goodness gracious! Last week the Cavs was down. Right now they tied, even Steven. Southeast Magic with a 1-game lead over the Heat. In the Western Conference and Northwest, you got the Thunder and the Timberwolves tied, and a half-game lead over the Nuggets. Pacifics, you got the Clippers with a 4.5-game lead over the Kings. I mean, this is getting crazy. The Clippers, not the Clippers, the Lakers is 8 games back. The Warriors is 11 game back. Southwest, Pelicans with 1.5 game lead on the Mavericks. This right here is just like blowing my mind when I'm seeing some. First of all, I say it all the time. This is my betting tip to you guys. I try to give a betting tip to you guys, and you guys think I'm playing. I know about the games. I dibble dabble in that. I used to. I'm probably going to get back because if you're not taking the over, I don't know what you're thinking. I mean, that's easy over. And I think we get we get excited with Dondi. Will he wear a suit today? Travis, will he have a beard today? Will he cuss out, get flamboyant, or whatever the hell he needs to do today? Whatever he's gonna do, he's gonna wear that hat today. Whatever, like certain things you may know, but I'm telling you, the over right now is a cinch because these scores is ridiculous. There's no defense being played, and it's mind-boggling. That's why I'm not watching it right now. It has to be something that stands out to me to watch it. Standing out is not this. Joe Embiid to have surgery. Joe Embiid is going to miss some games. He's going to be out of the damn
MVP.
players MVP because and I don't. You know what? And kudos to the league for this. I don't think they get enough kudos for this. Because that load management, even though he's hurt, and everybody LeBron was like, now what all the podcasters got to say? We gonna say the same stuff. Dude, he's always hurt. That's what we were saying. He's always hurt, and it looked like he was dodging the Joker. Okay. It is what it is. It is what it is. But I'm saying is, it's like, man, I don't mind. And let me ask you guys, and this is the first year. How y'all feel about them putting that cap? If you miss so many games, you can't get no awards, man. Dondi, what do you think about that?
hey, I'm right for it because fans play. Excuse me, fans pay their hard-earned money to come and see him, and then you don't know who's playing tonight to the last minute, half the time. I don't want to fly all the way out to L.A. where I want to be, come to the Staples Center and finally see AD, LeBron, and everybody else play and pull off this win. I look down there, the whole starting 5 lineup is sitting on the bench. No, come on, man.
Sickening. Trav, what you think, brother?
I agree with the Don D. I believe it's necessary, man. It's almost like holding people accountable. You know what I
Right.
mean?
Right.
You're accountable to the fans. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I agree with it wholeheartedly, man.
Yeah, and that's crazy. And speaking of, it ain't crazy on this one, but the Don D, when we have people, this is your team. Mark like them too, so we definitely gonna go ahead. Vanderbilt out for 3 to 4 weeks. Does that move the needle? I mean, don't get me wrong. When he's healthy, the thing about, and let me, before you answer this, the thing what I love about Vanderbilt is that just like a many Kentucky players, he wasn't used like he probably should have been used because you got too many stars. Dude is a point forward, and he can guard 1 to 4. Let's be honest. In college, he could probably 1 to 5. You know what I'm saying? Like dude's that kind of talent, and he's actually showed better offense in the league. Believe it or not, against the best players. Oh, go figure. So I'm not saying that this is not, this is big, and actually it probably takes him off the trading block if they thought about it. Dondi, what you think about Mr. Vanderbilt?
You know, I seen where he got hurt, but now I'm just seeing how many weeks he's going to be out, and that definitely hurts us in the long run because I mean he he does his job when he's in there. I mean, I say most of the time, let's say because I wouldn't say consistently, but that's still a big body and the defensive body out there to and help control the boards at AD and Hachimura. So Hachimura, but I don't know. Like you said, it does take him off the trading block, and oh man, I don't know what they're going to do now before then because there was a lot of talk with D'Lo, and now he probably might have been in. I seen him was in some talks to be traded, but we're gonna
Right.
have to do something, bring in some type of other big man to. We're gonna keep pushing forward.
Trav, man, let me ask you, let me go this way. Because I know, you and I used to play basketball all the time together and stuff like that. And I know you probably seen Vanderbilt play, of course, at Kentucky and in the league. Man, what do you like about his game, man?
Well, he does something that pretty much only maybe a handful of people in the league do anyway, and that's defend. You don't have anybody that, I mean, it's the league. You know what I'm saying? So if you gotta earn your money, right? So if you can defend 1 through 4, you're earning your money right there. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean you don't leave a team, but you're earning your money, right? And you know what I'm saying? The kid's good, man. The kid's good. You know what I'm saying? You put him in the right situation, which I believe is what he's in. He's in the right
Right,
situation.
right,
He's not
right,
responsible for a whole lot of nothing. You know what I mean? We just need you to go out there and play solid basketball.
right.
And he's solid.
Yeah, no, and I love it because the thing about it, one of the missing pieces is that in his game, like I said, he can guard 1 to 4 in the league. 1 to 5 in college, truly, which we didn't get to see that. Which that's what happens when you have an all American team. But this is one of the things. Besides being a defender and knocking down some open jumpers, he's a point forward. So if you got a guard that's kind of shaky, like you can allow Austin Rivers. I'm not Austin Rivers. Goodness, Austin Reeves. I'm sorry, Lakers fan. Didn't mean to crap on you like that because that's a crapper. That's a crapper. Reeves who can handle the ball. You know what I'm saying? And D'Lo, but you can take pressure off them because most power forward and small forwards is not gonna put that D unless you got Ant or somebody like that on you. You know what I'm saying? And there's not Scottie Pippen out there. So that means my guy, if he's playing a forward, the forward got to come out there. Ain't too many forwards that can handle him off his dribble. So he's running point out there. That means all that offensive people can do what you get to your spots. That helps the king. It helps AD and everything. So I think it hurts. I think it really does hurt. And we'll see what's going on. What's up, sis? What's going on, D? What's going
What
on?
up,
Hey,
D?
fellas. Hello, fellas. So let's get into this. A game that just ended. It kind of breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. It breaks my heart. So we're gonna hit that right away. So let me go on and do. You know what? Yeah, we out because I'm kind of pedo on this one. The score ain't on here, but I'm going to put it on here for you guys. North Carolina State beat Louisville 77-67. The game started out. It started out okay. Not gonna lie, it started out okay. Louisville's battling back and forth, but they couldn't stop this one lady out there at all. Couldn't do nothing. So like I said, 77-67. And let me pull this up real quick so I can go ahead and spit this. And I know you guys maybe watch this. I know Dondi had no Travis. You've been doing some stuff. So NC State, third ranked team in the country, and James, that's her name. James had 28 points for NC State. Before I tuned them out to put the show together, she probably had 20 at halftime. I don't know.
She had 20 and a half.
Did she? I
Yep.
mean, goodness gracious. Had 20 at half. She got anywhere she wanted to on the floor. On the floor. Um, One of the problems is this to me with this team. Before I pass the baton to you guys, um, it's defense. You can't pick your spots to play defense. So when you got a team full of seniors and juniors, or even redshirt sophomores who's very talented on the offensive end, they wasn't used to playing defense in a lot of these programs. A lot of these programs they come from, they wasn't used to playing this defense. Like Jeff Walls, until this team clicks, because last time I checked, you can't play every game at the Yum Center for the tournament, and now they put them in pods. It used to be that you had two straight games to the, that you can go ahead and beat in the Sweet 16. They put them in pods now, right? So you determine pods. So you have to play defense to get to that next level. That next level for University of Louisville basketball is not the tournament. It's not Sweet 16. It's really not the Elite Eight. It's really the Final Four, even though he's been Elite Eight 5 years. So, ladies, play some defense. You play defense, I swear you, dude is a scientist. Dude is great like this. He's going to do what he's got to do. And he's going to have you, WNBA draft Louisville players. So if that's your dream, he's going to make it. Your dream is about business and stuff. All the people in that stadium, in that arena, you know how many connections you get from this playing basketball and networking with the people, all those businesses. Play defense. If you play defense, this team is probably, if this team plays defense, probably 75 to 80% of what he wants, this is easy a Sweet 16 Elite 18. If they get that 100%, they're gonna knock somebody out and probably go to the Final Four. And I'm gonna say knock somebody out. To me, it's still not no. It's only one team that you don't want on your side.
Not at all. Not at all.
And that's South Carolina. And you know why? It's two reasons why. Don Staley. Don Staley is the baton as always is passed. You know what I'm saying? Pat Summit, Gino Arena. Now you got him. I mean, you got her. You got Don Staley. And I know we get the little once in a while these other schools that they win. Like the Kim. Respect the Kim. She got 3. You know what I'm saying? She done bounced around. She got 3, but she also had one of the most dominant players that ever played. And all you people hating on her for getting her jersey retired.
Yeah.
Y'all know what the deal. Let me go ahead and give it to you right now. Stop it. So my thing is this: play some defense, rock and roll, and they're gonna be okay because this is probably his deepest team, to be honest. But they don't play defense like these other teams. They have to get it. They have to. You losing to some teams. You got blown out to UConn because you didn't play defense. You got beat tonight because you didn't play no defense. You have to play defense, right? And defense. What we say in football, the saying is in football, defense travels. So that means it don't make no difference in the playoffs. If you got defense, it's gonna travel and you gonna show up. Their mentality has to be that. It has to be that. Dondi, what was your thoughts on the game?
Oh man, the thing about it, like you said, defense tells it all. I mean, you play off your defense, and you can't rely to show up in the fourth quarter, the third quarter to start playing defense. You got to play the whole game pretty much. I mean, because they didn't score nothing in the second quarter. They scored 8 points in the second quarter compared to their 19, NC State's 19. And then they're going to outscore them in the second half, but it don't even matter because they was already in the hole. So then you fighting, you digging and digging the whole way out, and eventually, by you digging it, that's probably gonna wear you out. I mean, to think about it, because y'all trying to fight so hard to get back in it. So, I mean, you had Curry. She didn't have her game. Oh my God, she was off all night.
Yeah, she
She
was.
oh
She
like
was three. She was 3 for 17.
3 for 17. It was terrible. But you would thought that was like, oh, but she ended up with 12 points, but it didn't look like it because she was missing everything.
Free throws.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yeah. But
Yeah. That's bad.
yeah, you just can't relate. I mean, the wait to the second half to start playing defense. Louisville men's basketball. But yeah.
Mm. Hey, you know what? That is. Hold on, bro. Hold on, man. What do I have a gong on her? Do I like what? What was that? Like that first? Oh Lord,
Yeah, went
Dondi.
subliminal.
Yeah, well, the thing about it is we have a saying on the show: you can never put the women's basketball and the men's basketball in the same sentence
Mm, mm,
at all. It's not equivalent. And people who think that is, and I'm not saying you think that, but
right.
it's not for the people out there. And it's been that for a while. It's been there for a while. The last time it's been equivalent, 2012,
2013.
2013,
Yep.
13,
Name it chip, and
14,
they
14.
made it to the championship.
Yeah,
Women made it to the
14.
championship.
Year after that we should have, but other than that, man, it's been
Mhm.
a downfall. Trav, what's your thoughts on this Louisville team
I don't.
and the game? You could break it down if you saw it.
Well, no. I've watched some of the game, and what I did notice, other than defense, was what I'm saying, some of the offensive, plays. Not just people can't shoot, but then you got people trying to play hero ball a couple possessions.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying, and that's not going to help you none. You know what I'm
Don
saying?
D,
I get
Don
what
D's player, Don D's favorite player, Sidney Taylor.
you know. You know what I'm saying? You just can't play hero ball. You know what I mean? So either you play within the confines of what coach tells you to, play defense
Right.
and play offense, or you just, what I'm saying, if you're not that person, you're not that person, but still move within the confines of the offense.
Oh, okay. Was that a sign, a signal? Hold on. Was that Batman?
I
No.
Yeah.
heard it. I heard
No,
it too.
I don't like okay. No, okay, I got you. Okay, but you know what? You hit the point. My thing is this, real quick. We're gonna wrap this up, and we gotta talk about something else. Um, both of you guys make great points. Like, and I said Taylor, and I was being funny, but like I said, in order for this team to be rock and roll, she's got to find her niche. I don't think she has found it. You know, we got spoiled overseas before the season started. Her with
Hmm.
that Olympic 3-on-3. I don't like 8 points, 3 for 9 on this team. I'm sorry. I understand. I want to come to Louisville so I can learn how to be a slasher. We don't need you we need you to be a knockdown shooter and be respectable on the defensive end. We can't have you three. As much as we want to look at Curry shot the ball way too much. 3 for 17. That's way too much. But how many times she probably had it in her hand because nobody else wanted it, like hot potato. That's the difference. But Taylor 3 for 9, 2 for 5, 8 point. Like all we need from her is like 15 to 16. You know what I'm saying? Efficient. Because Kiki is the one going and Cochran, she did some stuff, but it looks good if you didn't watch the game, 17 to 12. But every time I saw her, she was doing some silly stuff too. So it's across the board. It's across the board. And then as much as Lily Love is up 0 points, Russell 0 points. Instead of blue, 0 point. Like you can't have this carry getting 12. Because a lot of times he was running like an NBA team. He was shuffling them in as a second unit and stuff like that. Second unit, they didn't give you nothing except for carry. Come on
Right.
now. And then
Yeah. It was,
Ricketts, I mean, and I'm getting off her. Ricketts, if you out there, you have to be the defensive stopper. Perimeter wise. You cannot, because your offense is not polished. I do like the mid-range game where you can get to your spot, but if you're just out there doing something, that means that defensively you have to rock and roll, and that's disturbing to me. And one of the most disturbing things that I saw in a while was this.
Better team. So I think it's a little bit unprecedented, and we just got to put one foot in front of the other. And I think you have to lean into the people that have been here, and just accept the challenge. I think it's about mental toughness and true competitiveness and knowing who you are and self-confidence. And I think if you can just, my motto for this year has been like, take one step every day, take one step every day. And sometimes I have bad games, but the next morning I'm going to get up, I'm going to take another step, and I'm going to come to practice and hopefully have a great practice. So it's hard, but that's why I came here. I wanted to be pushed, I wanted to be challenged. So I'm getting what I asked for. Can't complain.
Got time for
Okay, that's disturbing to me for the simple fact. First of all, Haley Van Lith, we just showed you talk about basically why she transferred from University of Louisville to LSU. She did that, after the season. And for the longest, it was kind of mum's the word. And so it's kind of late for the season for somebody to continue to ask that. You would think you would have that at the beginning, and she did, and passed with flying colors. But beginning of this video, she said a better team. She wanted to be on a better team. So, better team, meaning I can get an opportunity to win a championship. Not hating that. She made money here in IL. She making big money for you 1 year there. And then I think the problem with that whole press conference after their game is when you basically said you want to be pushed and challenged. That was a slap to Jeff Walls. And that's why when we post this on the show, on the page, I have no problem with the fans coming out and say, because to me, it's just a totally disrespect. If Jeff Walls is the top 5 coach in the country, bar none. And this is somebody, if he had UConn talent day in, day out, what do you think that would look like?
Oh man.
What do you think that would look like? South Carolina's talent. What do you think? Like dude's Olympic coach. Like dude's that type, he's in that tree of the Olympic coaches stuff. Dude can coach. And for you to basically throw stones at the guy who really should have probably, bent you a couple of times because your defense sucked. And Kim Mulkey, yes, she has 3 championships. She also had Brittany Griner. She also has Sophie, who before them, who won the championship. Yeah, those are especially Brittany Griner was a once-in-a-lifetime player. You don't get 6'8" players that can play. That's why they won it. It wasn't because, you could say dynasty and all them. No. Brittany Griner. She needs 3 people on her, and she can still dunk on you. So, that kind of stuff. I just think that you at that point that you should be schooled enough and respect this man enough because Jeff Walsh has basically said that, hey, she graduated early. She wanted to do this and that. She wanted to try it. Like he has said nothing bad about her. But yet, you decide game 20-something, you want to say basically better team. Okay, that's good. That's your opinion. I ain't got no problem with that. But when you said I want to be pushed and challenged, Gerald, that's straight lie to me. That's straight lie, man. I don't know if you guys saw the video. Y'all saw it right now. But what's your a quick thing so we can get rocking and rolling? Travis, what do you think about Haley and her BS statement?
Well, we all know it was BS when she left in the first place. We all know when she went there, why she went. You know what I'm saying? She just told the world. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's all it is. It's all it is, want to be challenged. That's why. Here's the thing: there's one person that's not going to forget that statement is Jeff Walls.
Woo!
You know what I'm saying? And you don't want to see him. You know what I'm saying? Because you best believe he's going to probably say something to you about it. You know what I'm saying? So and then if you notice, even after she left, half the team, you know what I'm saying, tweeting that we're gonna be all right, we good,
right,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
So what? You know what I'm saying? So it's just basic her just telling the world something they already knew.
Well, and let me say this. They already knew, but like, let's be honest, it wasn't because of. I mean, the better team in your mind, yes, but also you left out. You got probably about $500,000 to play 1 year there.
Oh yeah,
See,
that was a
my
given.
my back end is the disrespect to Jeff Walls
Right.
being
That's
pushed
what I'm saying.
and all that stuff.
You
You
ain't
know
gonna
what I'm
forget it.
saying? But I mean, I love some Angel Reese. I think she's unstoppable. I think she would probably murk us without a doubt. But I would take us playing LSU, Sweet 16, going for the Elite Eight, something like that. And I don't care if we win or lose, as long as you go ahead and just stop her.
Right.
And really, and you know what? And you, no, I apologize. No, I don't. You know why I don't? She's the fourth option on that team. It's easy
Yeah.
to stop her. You got to
Yeah.
stop everybody else.
What's even funny is the look on Monkey's face and the and what's her name, the other player, as she was even talking.
Well, they was like, why is she on her?
Mm.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Come on.
Why is she on her? Dondi, what you think?
I mean, she was already caught on camera just what last week, looking like don't know what Kim was talking about in
Right,
a huddle. She looked around just strange, like she don't know what's going on. Like, huh? What? Why am I doing? Who?
right.
What? Yeah, whatever. I mean, we all loved it when I know I was a big fan of when she was here.
Oh, she's a
I mean,
baller, but sure, yeah.
yeah, most definitely. We're gonna love ballers. And she did a lot for the community. I know she was out with kids and everything else, and she had her money here. I don't know, but I know she's chasing the ring. That's perfectly fine. Like I said, you want to go to a better team, as you say, so be it. But you was here, you was averaging 4 turnovers a game. You was shooting, I mean, you was averaging almost 20 points. But I don't know if you just didn't want to you seen the talent he was bringing in. You didn't want the challenge. This kills me sometimes, these students these days, because it's about they don't want to see the challenge, just like football and everything else. How that transfer portal is. You see challenges coming. You don't want to. You don't know what you're going to do if they hear they. Well, let me go ahead and step over here. See how green the grass is. But when you go over, the grass is shorter and darker and don't look right. No, mm-mm. She don't look like she's 100% all in it now. I mean, she just averaging a little bit over 11 points, I see. But
There's no way that she can be comfortable down there. And I really don't care. But there's no way. If you watch an LSU game, you're not watching it for Haley. You
no,
watching for, of course, Angel, and you watching for these freshmen and the other girl who is on in the commercials, right? You ain't watching it for Haley. Haley's that's Arnold Palmer, and you add the stir, and it's already mixed. You don't need that. You don't need that. That was just say that was almost like, you know what? Let me get her because I'm gonna lie and say you're gonna baby play point guard, and let me take something away from Louisville and Jeff Walls because I don't like him. He beat one of my good teams that kept me from getting a three-peat. I mean, you just never know what people's strategy, and you was able to do that. And I wish I would have went ahead. I sent Dondi this video of Jeff Walls saying basically he can sleep at night after the games. He's not got to worry about getting a call, a player saying they don't get enough minutes, or a player's parents saying that, hey, why you look at my daughter this way, whatever. He has peace. What was that
Nothing like
about?
peace, boy.
yes.
Yeah, so it is what it is. All right, so let's go this way because we rolling, and I want to go ahead and hit. And I was gonna hit this. I don't think I am though. I ain't gonna lie. Let's roll this way, man. Basketball. Let's go. Let's go. Um, Donde, I'm gonna let you roll with this part because I know you went to the game, and so let me go ahead and get it together and set this up if I can. I know it's your favorite team, Travis and mine too, all that kind of stuff. So let's go ahead and rock and roll with this one. Louisville beats Florida State 101 to 92. Um, Shocking, shocked me. I ain't gonna lie, shocked me, shocked me. I know you got some notes on this. Did you do
Hey,
anything on this? If you
you
don't,
better.
no, if you don't, that's okay. It's okay because you went there. I'm gonna let you go ahead and rock and roll with this. Go ahead.
All right. I mean, it's the thing about it. It was the Tyler Johnson show. I want to tell you that right now. The Tyler Johnson show. Him and BHH, as in Brandon, they played some ball, and it ain't too much I can say wrong about this game. I mean, not too much negative because this is actually a game that you enjoyed. You sat there and enjoyed the game because it's like they played, they hustled, and they defended. They a whole game for one. It's like, oh my god, like what's really going on? Of course, they're gonna have their slips and everything else. It was kind of strange to me to see Florida State. They start off from beginning to end, full court press. I was like, okay, all right. I mean, that's something you can take advantage of for Louisville, but Tyler Johnson just too fast for him. I
Yeah.
mean, he looked. I mean, he was bringing the hustle early, and it was their game. It was Tyler and Brandon, but then you had Mike James being Mike James. He, you want to be like who? He shows up times. Sometimes he don't. Shows up too late. Taylor Greenball, but then Curtis Williams, he popped up out of any nowhere and just like, hey, I'm gonna give a little hustle too. Then you had Trey White. So this was the interesting thing.
Woo! Break it. Yes, please, please, please.
Trey White. So it's like he wasn't looking for a shot. I think he shot maybe 3 shots the whole game, didn't score a single point. But what was that? 7 rebounds, maybe.
Right.
But he did hustle. So I have to give it to him because I do remember Kenny said, "Hey, if you're not gonna hit, don't turn your head, don't put your head down. I need some hustle, need some rebounds," and he did deliver on that. So I mean, about Tyler Johnson doing the first 25 point, 10 assists over 5 rebound game in U of L history, and the team shot 51%. I couldn't ask for too much more. I mean,
Hold on, real quick. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, real quick. If you sit here and a little more transparent as a coach, um, get 2 more players that you probably should have got. Then so we can see your vision. This right here was probably the best game to me mentally for Trey White. You just scored over 20 something points. They did a hype video in a loss. You rocked and roll, but you still got 7. Like this was Kenny. Like when Kenny was saying it, Rick Pitino was for all the Rick Pitino people. That's what Rick Pitino was saying. Like if it's not
mhm.
going, do something else.
Right.
Dude
Make your
had
presence known.
0 points and played 31 minutes, and he probably had to. We know that because there ain't nobody playing no players. But that was impressed me because other dudes rocked and roll, and you had, like for real, like for the people who didn't watch this game, you know what I'm saying? I watched this very little. I ain't gonna lie. You know, I had a birthday dinner, so I had to rock and roll. But when I go ahead, you know, Dondi was hitting me up and stuff like that. When you see that this guy had 0 points and Louisville beat Florida State, Louisville ain't beat Florida State. Rick only beat Florida State like once or twice. Like this, see, this is something that's good. But because you have no what Herb said, you got some deposits. You have no deposits, bro. Like this is gonna be wiped away. So this right here is showing. This one is showing that okay, that you can do something, but you done waited too late, and that's what's disturbing to me. This team has been hurt. There's so many people is constantly being hurt. What it look like with a healthy Dennis Evans, right? With a JJ,
JJ, that's what we missed
right?
on.
With Trenton Flowers.
Ooh,
I mean, like if you had to pick, and I understand, but see, you know what? You not only did you not deposit, you didn't build no collateral your first year because you refused to talk to people. You kind of kept it close to the vest too tight, like a bulletproof vest, and you had your friends and former players, and it kind of probably bite you in your ass on that one. But go ahead, Dundee. I'm sorry.
no, hey, it was good because the way they look, like you said, and plus coming out and scoring 101 points, and then I'm telling you, at the end of the game, you'd have been like, who wasn't playing? Who did you say? Scott Clark wasn't playing. Scott Clark wasn't playing. Didn't play at all. Oh, Did we miss? No, we didn't. No, we didn't.
T Rock, what you got?
Um, I'm happy we won. I'm
Right,
happy at the way some folks played.
right.
I mean, I can't deny, the happiness. You know what I'm saying? I just had wished it'd been more consistent through the year. Or, you know what I'm saying? Through the season. That'd been really nice. God. It's so you know what I'm saying? It's bad when I think
But it
about a win and still get depressed. Because it's a good win.
Mhm.
It just doesn't feel like a win. I guess because the season. I don't know. But I'm glad that Tyler played well. Yeah, he looked real good out there. You know what I'm saying? They should just let him go do his thing
Every game.
every game. Just don't
right.
hey, don't write nothing up for him. Just let him put him in the game. Let him go. You know what I'm saying? He'll find dudes, and don't worry about that. You know what I mean? But and I'm really happy that Brandon's playing a lot better too.
Yes, sir. Speak
Yeah,
on
he
him.
is.
Yes,
I
sir.
I I dogged him the beginning of the season. I dogged him last season. Like how you have all that and get a rebound a game? Come on, man.
Dude's balling.
Casey was balling. I guess I'm at Kenny Payne, big man whisper stuff come out on him, came out on him or something. Because I'm glad he's playing well, man. You can see what the kid can do. You know what I mean? So, but again, I think just because of the season, the way the season has gone, you know what I'm saying? It feels good to get a win, but it's just
You know,
a win.
but you know what though, Trav and Dondi, the thing about it is that you see glimpse like, dude,
Yeah.
all we just needed you to like to show us something and talk about that. Like
Right.
you shot yourself in the foot and like, well, I ain't got the Sky Clark, who you love to death as family members. We've been talking about Tyler, and he's a freshman, so he's gonna make mistakes. People like Russ Smith. The thing about him, he's a better passer than Russ Smith. You know what
Right.
I'm saying? Dude's a way better
Did Russ
passer.
pass the ball?
Shit, he came back so he could pass the ball. You remember? Dude is running the offense. I don't care if it's looking like at the park, but he's running the offense. Dude knows game. Like for real. Let's be honest. NIL, the 502 circle, you need to pay that dude $1 million to come back. Like, dude got that talent.
Yeah, we gotta make
Right.
sure he stays. I
Yeah,
really guess.
and if Brandon don't go to the league, you got to pay him $1 million. Like them two dudes, new coach at all is gonna make it look good. Caleb
Right.
Glenn, Caleb Glenn was in foul trouble. All of a sudden, second half, he's rocking, rolling, dunking and stuff. Curtis,
I like his
you
game.
keep that. That's a core you need to keep. You definitely need to keep them for sure, without a doubt, man. Because I like seeing it. Mike James. I really don't care. Like Mike James to me is like to me. No, and that's not a disrespect on Mike James. I just think
Right.
he's an average player. I don't think he's like anytime they play an athletic team. If he can't get to the line, free throw line, then he doesn't serve you well. Like to me, I look at Mike James. I think he needs to be a lockdown player, like defensive player. Like he needs to stop his guy point blank. And you can say, well, he had 18 points,
Yeah,
14 for
18.
19, 14 for 19. Good job. Not clowning that. Great job. But I didn't see you on the road disappear a lot of times. Go ahead, Charles.
No, I'm just listening, man.
No, I thought you raised your hand.
Well,
Because-
let me
No.
Go ahead.
let me tell you this though. So usually I go to the game with my daughter. My daughter says she was skipping it Saturday. So
She won't see that shit.
right. So the wifey had to come off the bench. She had to play relief. So
Uh-huh.
she's like, all right, I'm going. Then she goes. She's like, well, I guess I'm good luck for him. I said, well, that means you got to come back. My daughter said, I guess I'm bad luck. So I guess I'm not to come. So, hey, I don't know. She might have to get right back in it.
Well, tell sis she's in there for the men. Tell niece she's there for the women.
Yeah,
Point
we'll
blank.
be there
Be
Thursday.
there.
Right.
Because we going to need that good luck. And we probably
Right.
blow Notre Dame. And Notre Dame is good. And they got that 1 point guard as a freshman. Is ridiculous. But anyway, digress. So What I'm saying, man, it's a lot. We all knew before that it was a lot of talent on this team. You know what I'm saying? And he done lost a lot. And it wasn't Hershey Miller. He wasn't one I would count.
Come on, man. You sure?
I did. Like,
I
Hershey Miller
Are
got
you
hurt.
sure?
He's like Hershey Miller's out for the rest of the season.
he texted me today. He said, Hershey Miller, hurt. He said, Hershey Miller hurt. I said, who? He said Hershey Miller. I said, who? Which I know is.
I know it. I was like, I know he knows. I'm just thinking, I guess Luke knows.
Lord Jesus.
Yeah, exactly. It doesn't make a difference. It doesn't make a difference. Hey, Monkey Business Broadcast, good show, guy. Hey, we really appreciate you, Monkey Business, big time. Thank you for watching. Tilly, what's going on, Tilly? He drives almost every time he touches the ball. Yes, sir. How you doing? Tell Kyron I need to get him back on the show. Since people don't want to come on the show, I'll bring nephew back on the show. We talk about his game, Evangel. We rock and roll. You know how I do. If I have to penalize people not coming on the show, I don't know. This is the best show in the 502. Am I biased? Hell yeah. Without a doubt. Tell Kyron, hit me up. We get him back on the show. We talk about his senior year. I don't care. Let's roll. So all right, let's do. Oh, you know what? I know it's late night how we do, but you know we cannot miss talking about this next game. And I know you guys is like tickle pink to this one. Tennessee 103, Kentucky 92. So in the state of Kentucky, we had over almost 400 close to 400 points, period, against Tudor University. This one didn't plan out well at all. It didn't. Tennessee. Lord, I've been real stressed, down and out. Yes, 103, Kentucky 92. We've been talking about some stuff. Last time we talked about it, lost and this kind of things like this. We also had that DJ Wagner didn't play again in this one. But I'm going to tell you what. And I talked about Dillingham. Dude's a monster and all this kind of stuff. Kentucky men's basketball remind me of Louisville women's basketball right now. If you don't play no defense against good teams, you're not going to win. You can play so defense against weak teams and still win because your offense is legit. DJ Wagner didn't play, all this kind of stuff. Reeves is a hard gun, like we talked about, 21 points. Shepard, 16. Now, then we get Edwards had 7 points. That's probably his career high. I ain't seen him score a lot since, I don't know. Mitchell, 0. Mitchell, 0. 0. Because you playing against some other studs, right? I'm not even going to torture my name, talk about the and as soon Big O. I'm going to call him little O because he ain't Big O. We know one Big O. But on the bench, Dillingham had 35. Thiaro had 9, and Bradshaw 2. Bradshaw, bless you. Bradshaw didn't even start no more. Like. But it ain't because of Big Z. Big Z didn't even play. Big Z didn't play. But Tennessee got all starters, 5, doubles, double scores and double points and all that kind of stuff like that. So this one, I watched the game. I told Dondi, man, Trav, I watched it over. I watched it last night because I wanted, like I said, I was kind of busy Saturday. And so I wanted to see, what I'm saying. Louisville games, I saw enough clips. You know what I'm saying? That I knew that Tyler did his thing. He did his thing, and he did his thing. But I wanted to see Dillingham. I wanted to see what the problem was is that they couldn't stop a cold, bro. Like, they couldn't stop anything. Like, they was, like, in Rupp Arena. And I was thinking, because a lot of these games is running together, right? You're like, didn't they already play Tennessee? No, that was last year when Kentucky beat them twice. Well, I'm going to tell you who's going to beat you twice this year. I'm going to tell you who's going to beat you twice this year. Because their leading scorer, Knapp, didn't really do anything. At Tennessee, he's going to go off about 30. You got to, guard and, one of the best things I saw is when Bradshaw and Awaku got into it and And Tennessee was like, dude, we ain't scared of y'all. We grown men over here. They clapping like, let's go. Because that mentality is like, let's get tough, let's get dirty. You're not gonna out punk us. And this is Tennessee team in a long time to have some offense. Yeah, you can say, well, they had Mason County and all, your boy, whatever. And everybody. No, 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 no. This team gonna play defense, but they ain't play against less. Kentucky's offensive weapons is ridiculous. You have to score. How many times you seen Tennessee get 103 against a Division One?
Man.
That means your defense is horrible. Horrible. They did, yeah, but they didn't have to play defense. They beat you at your game. When the last game of the season, when Tennessee and Kentucky plays, do you think it's going to be a combined 195? No, sir. It's
No,
not
sir.
going to be that many points in Knoxville. And the thing about it is, if they get 100, you getting 50. They're not giving it. They're going to get the home field, a court advantage. They're going to all that kind of stuff. Travis, when you saw this score and all this kind of stuff, I don't know if you watched this game, but what's your thoughts on this game?
I was happy.
Okay, yeah, we know that. Am I talking to Dondi?
Oh yeah, man. It's just like, uh, it, yes, they cannot defend anybody. Now, well, we'll say the good teams, and then they, what I'm saying, it's always something. Well, we need this, or if we had this, or if he wasn't hurt, it was okay. What I'm saying? They still got that. They still have Big Z syndrome. You know what I mean? Like, come on, this dude. What I'm saying? He ain't playing for a reason, y'all.
He can
He
go
ain't
pro.
playing for a reason. Yes, come on now.
He can go pro. Watch.
Yeah. So what I'm saying? Y'all already chalked up a championship. You know what I mean? So I'm not even trying to hear all that. You know what I mean? You play you every. They haven't beat very many good teams, if any at all. I'm saying the best team they probably beat was North Carolina.
North Carolina.
That's it.
And North Carolina has grown since then.
Yeah, they wouldn't beat North Carolina.
Exactly. And that was only a 5-point win, too.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, what I'm saying? Count your blessings. You know what I mean? But, yeah, it did shock me, the actual score. I didn't think it was going to be, I've never seen anything quite that high, and especially from Tennessee. That threw me.
Or in Rupp.
Yeah, you get that one face like, what? They did what? Wow. Okay. Yeah, but overall, man, like I said, they if you can't defend anybody,
that's a wrap.
None of this, yeah, they ain't gonna. They're done. They're done.
Dondi.
Right. Let me give you. We all know I loved it, but let me just give you one interesting stat, since the statistician Antoine ain't here today. This is the first time the Wildcats has given up 100 points in an SEC game since 1993.
Ooh.
So that's, 31 years?
Yeah.
This is the first time that Kentucky has lost consecutive games at Rupp Arena while being ranked in the top 10 of the AP poll in both games. Interesting.
Wow.
Enough of
You know what that Don D, you know what that is. It's a dun. That's a dun. That's a dun. That's a dun. And that's why all these Kentucky fans is trying to get him out of there. But you don't know this, right? You get him out here. You get him out of there. Where are the players going? They ain't coming there. Some of the good ones will. Yeah. Some of the good ones will because of the history. But you talking about getting top out of, say, 5 players and 5 of them is in the top 25, that's not happening no more. Only way that happen is if you get Bill Self, he ain't leaving. It's like it's the top ones they ain't leaving. Right. Only one that can probably pull it off is probably like Chris Bird, somebody like that can really coach and stuff like that. Other than that, man, no. Yeah, it is what it is. All right, let's go and hit this home run like we hit. All right, so very privileged to have 2 of the people who are in the Super Bowl that's a part of the staff. 49ers. 2-point favorite versus the Chiefs. You got the Dondi, who's in a suit. It's nothing but business, strictly business. You got Trav, T-Rock as I call him, Kansas City Chiefs. This is the best thing for me. So I got some good things that's going to pop off for you guys. And I'm going to start off this way. 49ers 2-point favorite over the Chiefs. Let's be real. What you think about that point spread, Travis? Is that disrespect to you guys? What you thinking?
Here's the thing. I think it's perfectly fine. You know what I'm saying? We're not even supposed to be in the Super Bowl again.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? No, it's totally fine. You know what I'm saying?
Dottie was like, yeah.
We're not supposed to be there. You know it. Like I said, football, for him, it's the easy game. So it is what it is. You know what I mean? But, I don't find it disrespectful at all. Somebody's got to be projected to be the you know what I'm saying, have the points, right? Go ahead and give it to the 49ers. They've had
So Travis, you doing the
a great
underdog?
season.
You doing the
They've
underdog?
had a great season.
You doing the underdog, my brother? You doing the underdog way? Is that what you doing?
They had a great season.
That's okay, bro. That's okay. I feel you. Dundee.
Nah, I'm totally fine with it.
I know you are. The Dundee. What you thoughts about this? And I know we done, we always talk about it and shit. And like, what you think about that 2-point? And it might have moved a little bit. I don't know. I mean, let me see. What's we got the 2 because it's 1.5.
No, yeah, at one point I think it was 2.5. Then it went.
Okay.
I swear I thought at one point it went over to the Chiefs and came back because the money was swinging towards
The money was rolling. Yep.
because that's Vegas for you. But
Right.
like I said, I think it should be. If this is way they need to make it as close as they can because it probably needs to be as close as possible to even.
Right.
But I'm okay with it because, like Travis said, we've had a good season. They not supposed to be there, but it's Patty Mahomes. I mean, he's gonna make his way. We've seen that. It's what he does. But
Don't buy in that bullshit.
no, I mean,
Don't buy that
serious.
because
I'm
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this because I love it. I mean, I don't love it because my dogs ain't in there. God dang it, shit. Because if I do a show and they in there, it's different. But look, don't. Just because is this. You ain't too far removed. It's 12-5, 11-6. Let's be real. And one halves probably the best quarterback since Tom Brady. I mean, come on, man. We done seen Tom Brady. And I'm not saying that, that's going to lead to it, but I get it. And we talked about it before. The Chiefs' defense is good. Nobody's talking about that defense. And we're going to talk about it a little bit tonight as we got everybody on here. Thank you guys for extending your stay for us tonight because we're going to really cover the NFL all this week and other stuff like that, and we're going to keep it moving. So it's good because I get to go ahead and do my interview skills and all that kind of stuff. So basically, let's do it this way. So, Travis, what's going to take for the Chiefs to win this game?
Primarily for our defense to keep playing well. You know what I'm saying? Um, they have weapons, and we just need to make sure that our defensive weapons are going to handle their offensive weapons. I mean, that's just ultimately what it is. You know what I'm saying? And I got a feeling we're probably going to get to party a lot more than they think we will.
Oh, shit. Hold on, bro. Hold on. You're doing too much. You did the
No, I'm
two
not.
things.
You asked.
You
Let
did
me ask you
A
a
and B.
question.
No, you're doing A and B, and I can't even go. I mean, damn, but I know how you roll, and I love that, though. Dundee. What's it going to take for the 49ers to bring home number 6?
Now for the playoffs, it's going to take our defense to play a whole game. Say that because we got to contain. It's covering Travis Kelsey and containing Mahomes. The defense has to do what they got to do. They got to go back, look, and bring it. I mean, Will's going to have to bring tell the defense, hey, we can't play no second half ball. We can't just play first half. You gotta play a whole game. And like I said, they standing on business. And we business this week. They strictly.
Okay. Travis, what player has to stand out for you guys to get this W?
What player has to stand out? It's hard to say if just one player.
We're doing one
But
player on this show. One player. Stop all
no, no,
that
no, no.
shit.
I'm just
Stop
saying.
that shit.
No, no. I'm saying it's hard, but I gotta finish my sentence.
I'm not letting you finish the sentence on this shit. Let's
no,
go.
no, no, no. I was gonna choose one.
Okay.
Uh, I'm honestly gonna say Snead.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Again, they got weapons. We need our weapon to match their weapon. So I'm gonna say Snead.
Dondi, what's that one player that needs to go ahead and have a game for you guys to bring it home?
You know who I've been with? Brock Purdy. He has
Lord
to
have
bring it.
mercy. Lord have mercy.
Brock, he has to be able to handle the pressure. He's under the lights. He has to be able to handle the pressure. I mean, simple as that. He's the point guard to run the game, and he has to bring the. He has to be able to handle what's coming for him, and he can't choke. He can't be like doing what he does at times. I mean, all eyes are on him, and we know that. And I think he has to be able to bring it. When he does bring it, he shows that he's one of the top quarterbacks.
I like that. I like that. That's cool. You broke it down. You're growing, man. You're growing. You're growing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. That's good shit. That's for real, for real. All right, so let's have a little bit of fun real quick. Let's have a little fun, guys, on this one. Over and under for the game, 47 and a half combined points. Do you think that's doable? You think these two teams is gonna get over 47 and a half? Dondi, what you thinking?
It's going to be under very slightly, very slightly.
Trav, what you thinking? So wait a minute. Dondi thinks it's a defensive game. Like it's gonna be like 24-20. We'll get to that. Don't say nothing. But go ahead.
Thursday.
Trav, what you thinking?
Just because of the rivalry, and we're gonna keep it fun. I'm gonna say over.
Ooh, that means somebody's got leakage and some defense. Because we got two of the top 5 defenses playing.
Mm-hmm.
That's a leakage. Big
Yeah.
time. Team to score first. Travis, would it be the Chiefs that's going to score first?
Yes. Yes,
That-
I get. Yes, yes, yes. It's because we always good on that first drive. We got got a good scheme ready to what I'm saying, get it down the field. So yes,
Dundee?
You know what? I was thinking about that right when you put it up. Because if we get the ball, if we get the flip, we kicking it first.
Okay.
And Kansas
Are, y-
City
are,
will
y'all,
come.
are y'all stopping Mahomes if it
That's what I was
happens?
trying to say. Kansas City's going to come down. They're going to score first. They're going to score a field goal.
Mm,
But that's the score right there. We'll
okay.
come down, score a touchdown. Run CMC. Thank you.
Okay. Brock
said that.
Purdy. Brock Purdy. Passing yards. Over under 247 and a half. Dundee.
A little under. Got 235.
Trav.
Under, because we got a great secondary.
Oh man, this is what I'm talking about. This is love. Petty ice. Over under 262 and a half. Trav.
I'm gonna say over because it's Patty Ice. I mean, you know what I'm saying? He puts the ball where it needs to be when it needs to be there. All we got to do is just make sure we catching that sucker. So that's it.
The Dundee.
I'm going with a little under. to about 250. Our defense, we can contain.
Okay. Christian McCaffrey, rushing yards over under 90 and a half. For you guys that don't understand, it's a difference between combined because he's also a receiver in that offense, but we're talking about rushing because bang, we got a great offense as far as rushing the game with 49ers, and you got a great defensive scheme and team with the Chiefs. Dondi, over and under 90 and a half.
Over 128, 2 touchdowns.
Oh Lord, that must have been
He
already
put that
bad.
suit on for a reason.
Woo, 128 and 2 TDs. Ooh, Trav, what you thinking?
Oh man, I'm gonna say slightly under. You know what I'm saying? It's not gonna be much. Probably about maybe 80. I give him
Okay.
about 80. So I
Nah.
ain't gonna be bold. That bold. That's how you lose games.
Ooh. Travis Kelsey receiving yards. Over and under 70 and a half yards. Trav, what you thinking?
Thinking over. Shines in the big moments. This is the biggest moment.
Ooh, the Dundee.
I won't give him over, but we'll be able to contain the rest of the receivers. So he'd be probably have double-digit catches also.
MVP, quarterback, or any other position. The Dundee. What you thinking?
Brock Purdy, MVP.
Oh my God, I can't wait till Thursday.
All right.
This is y'all time tonight. Trav.
Uh, I mean, let's just stick with the
Is that
quarterback.
Mahomes?
Patrick,
Or
you
is
know
it
what
somebody else?
It's Mahomes. It's Mahomes. Everybody, he is the catalyst for this team. You know what I mean? Like you can't lead the league in drops, and you know what I'm saying, and then get into the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It doesn't really happen like that. You know what I mean? He's a talent.
So before we wrap the show up, and I mean, Dondi's gonna be on Thursday, so I'm gonna go ahead when we go ahead and do the other show. So Travis, let me know. You already told what you think. You know what I'm saying, as far as like reason why. Give me the score, and you know what's the key point. Like, first of all, give me the score of this game. Give me the score.
Uh, let's see here. I want to say, oh my God, 28-33.
28-33. Okay. So is it a Chiefs way as far as leading this whole game, or is it a Petty Ice comeback to win this
It's
game?
it's definitely, I think, going to be more even, but ultimately it's probably going to be you know, Patty just kind of does what he does. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? He's the only quarterback I've ever felt comfortable with, and anybody should feel comfortable with. You got the ball, last few minutes of the game.
Yeah. Hey, shoot. Yes, sir. Dundee. I'm gonna give you the last 2 to 3 minutes. I ain't never done this before because I'm always on the mic and doing my shit. Like, look. We all family on this show. We all part of the Mark and Will brand. Let's go. Let's go. Talk because Travis, this is your time. This is Kansas City. You'll be on with Green Bay Packers and Dallas Cowboys fan Dundee on Thursday. We ain't got no dog in the fight, so we can talk. So what? Let's go. What's the deal? I ain't. Talk your stuff to each other. Let's go. Somebody throw something out.
I
Let's go.
mean, I'm just going to say we're going to take advantage of. They are going to be missing 2 players on the defense. I do know that. We're going to take perfect advantage of it. And I did say Purdy for MVP, but I'm going to switch it. Christian McCaffrey's going to take an MVP. Chris McCaffrey's been waiting years to be in this spotlight in the Super Bowl, and he knows it's prime time. And Chris, no doubt that he is an MVP. He is a beast when he needs to be, and he's going to take advantage of that. The linebackers, the line, and once he gets past that linebackers, hey, ain't no one going to catch up with him. Going to stop him. I'm just throwing it out there. That's how he does.
No,
And then you
talk it. Talk
No,
it.
no,
yeah,
no,
that's
talk your stuff.
that's
Talk
how he
That's
does.
what we on.
Yeah.
I-
There's a reason
I'm
why
gonna
you
tell
took
you.
why you took away Brock Purdy. You know
Right.
better.
No, I mean Brock Purdy's going to do his thing.
You know better.
Brock Purdy's going to do his thing.
MVP.
What?
You know better.
What?
Oh,
No. Brock
oh.
Purdy's going to show
That's
up
why
and
you
show out.
that's why you changed it. That's why you
No,
changed it.
because I already told you where he's going to have 128 yards and 2 touchdowns. So it's going to call the game right there. He's going to be.
No, you said Brock Purdy for
I
MVP.
know
Now
I
you're gonna
said
change
Brock
it.
Purdy, but Brock Purdy's going to still do his.
Now you're
Talk
gonna
it.
change it.
Talk it.
That shows you have
We
more
got
confidence. in
we
your
got 2
QB
minutes. We
whatsoever.
got 2 minutes. Talk your stuff. So you don't say Travis gonna get on him. Let's
Man,
go.
you know what I'm saying? Come on, man. Let's keep it 100. First of all, don't ever say Brock Purdy's name again on the show. Okay. Not when you're dealing with greatness on the other side of football.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can talk to everybody else. You just can't say nothing to me about that stuff.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
Okay.
Trav.
Yeah,
Damn, Trav.
Again,
He's
we
about to
were
pass the
supposed to be
torch.
beaten by every team to get here. And we're here. You know what I'm saying? And y'all ain't no different from any other team we just beat.
Ooh.
You know what I'm saying? You think you that much different than the Ravens? Nope.
I understand that.
You know what I'm saying?
The
You think
49ers
you that much
fan,
different than the
we
Bills?
come to
Nope.
It's a revenge tour.
You're not that different. You're not that different. You know what I'm saying? We'll adjust. In Spags, we trust. You know what I'm saying? We'll make the proper adjustments. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, Brock Purdy, you know what I'm saying? He might have to put the wheels on. Because you best believe if Chris Jones, somebody call off, just get to him. You know what I'm saying? Man,
Oh my
Lamar
God.
wasn't even safe.
True.
Lamar wasn't even safe. Come on, man.
We will handle this.
All right.
What
You know
y'all
what?
want.
First of all, hold on. That was kind of dirty though, Trav, because we know you got the best quarterback in the league. He said, as long as I got this dude, don't say nothing to me. God,
We know
damn.
Not about a
Patty is.
QB. Not about a QB.
Oh no, you can't. You right. You
No,
right.
we can't. But you
yeah.
won't hear nobody downgrade Patrick Mahomes. We're not going to
'Cause-
talk about like he don't
But
have
how?
it. We won't.
Because you can't.
No, nobody
can't.
can. Nobody
But
can.
I'm going to tell you this: we will be able to just contain him to not get what he needs to get to beat us. And our offense will take take advantage of your defense.
How do you do that?
Woo!
How do you contain Patrick Mahomes?
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on. Oh, go ahead, Trav. Ask him again.
So how do you
No.
contain Patrick Mahomes?
We gotta keep those receivers minimum yards gain. Travis Kelsey minimum yards gain. We can't just let him go out and just have a field day on it. So you better believe we do got like 2 of the best linebackers out there starting the game playing right now.
Hold on.
Watch out. Don't
That's
let
true.
Greenlaw get a hold of him. Don't let Fred Warner get a hold of him. Patty
Yeah, I mean,
Mahomes.
and they just might, but also, you know what I'm saying, it's not like he's a dumb person either.
No.
You know what
And I'm gonna
saying?
say this. You can't have them to a safety gonna have to really that the linebacker's gonna check them for the intermittent route, but you can't have them running against against Kelsey. Kelsey's gonna go ahead and expose them. And you're right though, the linebacker is gonna rock and roll with that. But it's also the flip side. So like who's guarding Kittles? Like it's a lot of and to be honest, you know, Debo's gonna have to rock and roll. Brandon's gonna have to do his thing. I mean, like, as far as the specialty players, Kansas City has the best one with Kelsey, but everybody else is like Kittles and Debo Samuels is up there, and Debo's because he's running. So I get you on it. You're right. But the key to me is this: the defense for Kansas City is so underrated to everybody else's mind. Because if they stop Christian, then where we going? Because Spags done won championships with the Giants, with the Kansas City. So, and I'm not saying like oh well they ain't going. No. What I'm saying is that this is more like to me. I'm going with Dondi. This should have been even. This Super Bowl should have been even. And I know about the game gambling and all this kind of shit. I respect that. But this right here. Oh my gosh, it's a lot because Debo to me is a halfback. He's not a receiver. What makes him tough is that Brandon has elevated his game, and then you got Christian McCaffrey. That's cool. So Travis, in your mind, who you stopping? Christian McCaffrey. Who should Kansas City stop?
Well,
Purdy.
we had to
Hold,
stop.
hold on, hold on,
I'm
hold
sorry.
on.
I'm sorry.
No, you good. McCaffrey, Purdy, Debo Samuel.
We had to stop McCaffrey. Dude is ridiculous. You know what I'm saying? He gets through levels, man, and you know what I'm saying. He runs hard. You got to stop him. You basically have to stop the run in general. You know what I'm saying? And so I think if we can force a run and make Purdy pass a little bit more, you know what I'm saying? I
Right.
think that'll help us out a whole lot.
Don D. Everybody know that San Francisco is known for their defense. Even though I've said it on the show and people probably thought I was hating, I don't think they back end is good. So linebacker front eight, seven is Thunder. So Don D, real quick, because you got one player, and I know you're talking about double and all this kind of stuff like that. So what do you do with the Pacheco's? You know what I'm saying? What do you do with Rice? Because if you're sitting around Kelsey, because the I'm gonna say this, and and y'all can disagree. The clear favorite is Mahomes. That's the only that's the truly
No
difference
doubt.
of this game. You have one proven quarterback that's legit Hall of Famer. You got another quarterback that people's trying to make Hall of Fame, and I'm not saying like 49ers. I'm just saying period. Like dude is he a manager? Is he a good quarterback? Is he whatever? So we're gonna see on this one. And tune in on Thursday. I'm gonna let y'all know what I think about that whole thing. But I mean, like, in your mind, like, what's the deal, man? Like, because it is a hard like you to me, 49 is gonna have to blow the doors. Like you cannot let Petty Ice be involved in this game.
No doubt. No doubt. We can't let them get up quick because we've been known. I mean, we've seen what playoffs look like for us, and let teams get out quick and try to play catch up ball. We cannot let Mahomes do that, and that's the thing. Like Jarvis said earlier, he's like he believes Kansas City's going to come out and hit fast. That is possible. That is possible. But if our defense shows up, maybe that'll change it all up. But if they get out fast and get hitting, oh, it'll be a whole nother game.
I got two things for you guys before we wrap it up because you guys love you guys. We will be at Shawnee tomorrow. More at Shawnee. Um, Let me ask you this. So, let me go this way. Give me Donde, even though I know that we're gonna talk about it Thursday. Let me go Travis first. What's the score?
Score
28 to
for
7. Oh,
Super Bowl. I'm sorry, Travis. What prediction?
oh, I Oh, my bad. I thought was it I can't remember what I just said.
I was going to say what it was. It was like 32, 28,
Yeah,
something like that.
28-33, something like that.
Or three.
I just want to
Okay.
say.
Okay. Dondi,
20,
just write it down so you can keep it. It
yeah,
might
right.
change. No, it might change. You know what I'm saying?
It's a possibility. Something
Yeah.
might happen between now and Thursday. Yeah. 28-17, 49ers.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. I mean, I love it. The team is tight and all this kind of stuff. I love it. You know, we get it out there. We got one who's confident in a hoodie. We got another one who's confident in a suit. That's what we do.
He got on swim trunks on them. Got on swim trunks and flip flops.
Lord,
Right.
mercy.
We on business this week. It's a business. All business. 9 to 5. We shutting it down.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I appreciate you guys. You know that. So we got that. We're gonna rock and roll. Just let you guys know, like I said, that we be at Shawnee tomorrow. Come holler at us. Let's rock and roll. Meet and greet. What we gotta do. So appreciate everybody that joining the show like we do. So we got Travis. Thanks. Kansas City, of course, is gonna win. Dundee is gonna pick, of course, his people's, the 49ers. Travis, does Kansas City got a place where they watch the game? Your fans?
You know what? I don't know. I tried to Google it once and nothing came up, so I don't know. I'm sure there's some place. I just don't know where it is.
Donnie, tell where all the 49ers need to go.
49ers, move right now. We still looking at Wicks on the Heights. 502 Faithful. That's the place to be. We deep.
They don't play no games. The Niner game.
I seen them.
Yeah, I ain't trying to get all that shit. So, hey, thank you guys for joining us tonight. The Don D, Travis, Will. We take care of business, guys. God bless. Peace.
It's 8 p.m. Crease. Let's get it. Mark and Will, yeah. Mark and Will, yeah.
It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Monday through Friday, player. Watch it while you on the go. It's the Mark and Will Show. It's the Mark and Will Show. Catch them at 8 p.m. They gon' tell you what they know.